So now let's dive into Walt Disney's Donald Duck, The Ultimate History, extra, extra large Taschen. So here you'll see Donald Fauntleroy Duck on the cover, and let's dive in. So you can get this on Taschen's website, or you can get it at our sponsors' websites, Organic Price Books. There, it's roughly between $180 to $200. There is a bigger one in a slipcase box that comes with some print extras for about $600. OPB doesn't sell that, but if you do buy this on OPB, you can save $2 with the code Braveboys, or buy 4 or more and save 5% with Braveboyssit. So I'm going to tell you this off the bat. This book is not a comic book. It does pay homage and love to Carl Barks comics and Duck comics specifically, but this is more of a art history book that you would have on your coffee table and people come over and they look through a few pages. This thing is a treasure and a treat, and I absolutely love it. And one that I think if you like Donald Duck, because people don't know this, Donald Duck has been in more movies than Mickey Mouse. And I think the reason why is because Donald Duck is the everyman. Mickey is perfect and he's the icon, but we are Donald Duck. And Donald Duck makes mistakes, and so do we. And those mistakes are the same. So Donald Duck has been in more movies, whether that was war propaganda, old silent films, old music films. Donald has been in it all, and he's even been on Hot Ones, which didn't make an appearance in this book that I saw, but I thought it was noteworthy. So this definitely did come out because of Donald's birthday, in the same way that the Mickey one did. So here you'll see all these gorgeous art pieces and film cells and just great history. And you'll see some comic book stuff, but definitely don't get this if you're expecting it to be the ultimate Donald Duck comic collection. If you love Donald Duck comics and you love Donald as a character, I think this is one that you're going to love. So definitely one that's a treat. My wife looked at it and she's a huge Disney fan, and she was like, hey, this is definitely a book that you read a couple pages at a time, not one that you read from start to finish. But if you love Donald Duck and you think he's as important of a character in America that he is, then I think it's one that you should get. So they break this down into different sections. This one is the misadventures in merchandising, focusing on Donald Duck merchandising. And I mean, this is just such a gorgeous book. I I hope they continue the Ultimate History line. I'd love to see Goofy and give me a Mr. Toad. I mean, I know Mr. Toad's not as iconic as Donald Duck, but I love it. So you'll get to see how the comics and the media and the merchandising of Donald Duck has changed over time, and it's just such a treat. So if you're thinking about picking this up, just be know it's not a comic book. It is definitely a collector's edition. We'll flip ahead and go through it all. So, what is your favorite Donald Duck media? I really like the Three Caballeros, one of my favorites. Maybe I'll even put up an image of me taking a picture with Donald Duck at Disney World. Me and my wife were big Disney fans. She worked at Disney for about 5 years. There we go. There's the Caballeros. So, oh, this is gorgeous. Yeah, these Taschen books are just giant. They dwarf an omnibus. They dwarf an absolute. If you are buying off Taschen's website instead of OPB, just make sure you look at the size. They're not very clear. So you want the one that says extra, extra large for this size book. And so far, there's just been this and the Mickey. So, yeah, I mean, I bet this YouTube video is going to absolutely bomb. But you know what? I don't care. Okay, so let me show you this. I skipped a little too far ahead. So sometimes with Taschen's, you'll get cool things like this. So there's this gorgeous art piece of Donald. And then you look here, and they'll have like little cutouts or little things like that. And now we get to the defining years section. So enter Carl Barks. And this is where probably you comic book nerds are going to get really excited. So it gives you the history of everything through the Carl Barks era, and it is just a breathtaking book. So this is the comic section, but again, don't be expecting, this isn't a giant omnibus full of Donald. This is just little snippets of history that it's like walking through a Donald Duck museum in book form, in extra, extra large Taschen book form. Now, comment down below if you think I should spend $125 to get the extra, extra large Taschen book holder. I think I should. My wife doesn't think I should. Jordan doesn't think I should, but comment down below. Let Jake get the Taschen book stand. So that's going to bring this video to an end, guys. I want you to have some surprises in this. but this is a gorgeous book. It just came out. You can grab it from our sponsor, Organic Price Books. There you can save $2 with the code Braveboys or save 5% on 4 or more books with the code Braveboyssit. Keep reading and stay brave.